Further supplementary? Question number 10, Eugenie Sage.
My question is to the Minister for the Environment and asks, are the proposals in the recent Government Resource Management discussion paper intended to give greater weight to economic benefits than environmental outcomes in Resource Management Act decision-making?
Honourable Amy Adams.
Mr Speaker, no. The changes proposed are aimed at ensuring that decision-makers must have regard to a balance of environmental, social, economic and cultural values and priorities. This is consistent with both the approach already taken by the courts and the overall purpose of sustainable management under Section 5 of the Act.
Supplementary question, Eugenie Sage.
How will her proposal to change the definition of sustainable management at the heart of the RMA and remove the requirement for decision-makers to have particular regard to the maintenance and enhancement of the quality of the environment not mean that there will be less scrutiny of environmental impacts?
Honourable Amy Adams.
Mr Speaker, well, I can assure that member that there is no proposal in the discussion document to change the definition of sustainable management in Section 5, and where we have proposed deletions from the current Section 7 of the Act, that is because independent and expert advice has confirmed that in each case the clauses in that section are already sufficiently provided for and is simply thematic duplication, and we have acted on that advice.
Supplementary question, Eugenie Sage.
With her proposal to remove the requirement for RMA decision-makers to have particular regard to the maintenance and enhancement of amenity values, does the Minister think that New Zealanders no longer care about how pleasant and attractive their neighbourhoods are?
Mr Speaker.
Honourable Amy Adams.
Mr Speaker, in respect of amenity values, I direct that member's attention to Section 5.2 and 5.2a of the Act as it stands, and there is no proposal to amend, which specifically provides already that the definition of environment includes amenity values. They are already provided for at the heart of the Act.
Supplementary question, Eugenie Sage.
Apart from natural hazards and urban design, what other values that New Zealanders hold have changed so substantially that she proposes to amend the definition of sustainable management in Part 2 of the Act by deleting 5 of the environmental principles?
Honourable Amy Adams.
Mr Speaker, once again, I confirm to that member that the sustainable management approach in the Act has not proposed for amendment, and where items in Section 7 of the Act as currently provided for are proposed for deletion, that is because expert advice to the Government has confirmed that they are already well provided for.
Question number 11, Chris Hipkins.
Mr Speaker, my question is to the Minister for State Services. What were the, quote, high-profile matters in education last year that contributed to strain